Welcome to Boca del Rio, one of Veracruz's most important tourist destinations. A place where you can enjoy Caribbean flavor through the music, people, and seafood cuisine. Boca del Rio attracts many tourists of the area because it has the nicer beaches compared to the main city of Veracruz, which is about a dozen kilometers north of Boca del Rio, which is its own municipality. But some people call Boca del Rio New Veracruz. And this is because much of the newer infrastructure of the city, if you were to count Boca del Rio and Veracruz together, is in Boca del Rio to the south. This includes the newer and more luxurious hotels, shopping, restaurants, and the World Trade Center, which is the gray building to our right. The World Trade Center Veracruz is 16,000 square meters of space and direct access with the neighboring mall and hotel. It hosts business meetings and professional conferences and cultural events. It has its own art gallery, the Galeria Veracruzana de Arte, which is a joint project between the World Trade Center and the Coordination de Difusión Cultural y Artística. So basically the majority of the business in the state is done in, or the big corporate business is done in Boca del Rio. The World Trade Center even has an ice skating rink. But before Boca del Rio was known for its fancy hotels and conference centers, Boca del Rio was no more than a fishing town. And a lot of the people in Boca del Rio today are still fishermen. And I was lucky enough to bump into a group of them who were enjoying the fruits of their labor after a hard day of work with a little bit of gambling.
Paseo por el río. Un tour.
Ah, no.
¿Quiere jugar dominó?
¿Perdón?
¿Quiere jugar dominó?
Sí, no sabe.
No sabe. No sabe. Where you from?
Canada.
Canada.
Frío, ¿eh?
Sí.
Casi. No sé ni lo que está haciendo.
No, uniforme, dice.
¿De dónde es? ¿De dónde es?
¿Quién es número uno? Aquí mejor ahora.
Número uno.
¿Tú?
Él. América.
Ah, ok.
Número uno. Número uno.
Creo que tiene el más
Más dinero.
dinero.
El más que se va embolsando.
Sí.
Mira.
Sí.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Tres.
Ajá.
Washington.
Washington.
Él.
Él. ¿Qué es?
Sí, dicen.
Él.
El que marcó el canelo. Sí, ahorita se
Gracias. It's for the person who loses.
Después de jugar eso,
Si tú no tienes dinero,
ahí se ahorcan. Ya cuando se acabó el dinero, bien pelado.
It was probably for the best that I didn't know how to play their game, which it's a domino betting game that I've seen many places throughout eastern Mexico. Because, well, it's good that I didn't know how to play because they would probably have cleaned me out. So here we see some fishermen cleaning their fish.
Va creciendo la mamá. A ver, ¿conseguiste una botellita? ¿Echándola?
So this is supposed to be a pretty good museum here. One of the best naval museums, if not the best, in Mexico. There's actually a video game simulation that they've built inside based off of an Xbox 360 where you can simulate navigating the submarine. Fortunately, right now it is closed, as many museums are right now. There's some other important primary industries in Boca del Rio. There's about 1,600 hectares of the municipality that's dedicated to agriculture, mostly growing corn and beans, livestock, and dairy and beef cattle, with pigs, sheep, horses, and domestic fowl, which is a bird. There's also some lumber harvesting, citrus packing, manufacturing of concrete tubes, chemical products, and pre-mixed concrete. So these are some of the more traditional types of jobs that the people would have in Boca del Rio, and that a lot of people still have today. The name Boca del Rio is from Spanish, meaning the mouth of the river, and refers to the mouth of the Jamapa River as it flows into the Gulf of Mexico. The pre-Hispanic name for the area was Tlapaquitan, which means divided land. From 1000 to 1200 BCE, the area was under Olmec domination. The area officially came under Aztec domination in 1474 and is mentioned in the Codex Mendoza as part of the district of Cuetlectlan. However, the Aztecs had been active here for some time before that. In 1518, Juan de Grijalva came to the area with his crew and named the river Rio de las Banderas because they saw indigenous peoples communicating across the river with flags, banderas. In the same year, the first Christian rites were performed at a chapel called Nuestra Señora de Santa Ana. In 1879, the localities of Hacienda de Santa Maria Punta, Hato and Anton Lizardo were separated from the municipality and joined with neighboring Alvarado. In 1892, the Veracruz / Tierra Blanca rail line was built, passing through Boca del Rio. As a result, the settlement gained city status in 1988. From the early 2000s, crime and pollution have been major challenges in Boca del Rio. Like much of the rest of Mexico, drug trafficking causes significant incidences of violence, such as the ambush and murder of 3 agents of the intermunicipal police and the murder of drug rivals. There is a problem with the theft of aluminum and copper cables in certain parts of the city, but the major crime story to date has been the theft of over 1 million pesos worth of merchandise, mostly jewelry and watches, from the Ejército Mexicano branch of the National Monte de Piedad. The thieves had cut a hole in the back wall of the building and then cut the alarm system and cameras to work their way into the vault. From the late 20th century to the present, pollution, especially of the beaches, has been an issue. There are complaints that the waters of the beaches of Boca del Rio, especially Playa Los Arcos, are contaminated with foamy, gray, malodorous waters. Authorities state that all of Boca's beaches are within sanitary norms and pose no risk to visitors. Merchants in Boca del Rio, as well as the city of Veracruz, have appealed to state authorities for help with the sanitation problems of the beaches, claiming that the garbage and foul smell drive away tourists. In 2008, the city began a program to recycle motor oil and other used automobile fluids in cooperation with the company called EcoClean and the federal environmental agency Samarnat. The purpose of the free collection system is to keep the fluids from being dumped in drains or burned by consumers. In October 2007, a statue of former President Vicente Fox, sculpted by Bernardo Luis Lopez Arta Sanchez, was pulled down by youth on the boulevard named for the ex-president. Local members of the political party PRI were blamed for the vandalism. The event caused a major scandal in the state of Veracruz and received national press, as Fox was the first non-PRI president since the early 20th century. The statue has since then been repaired and put back in its place. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tour in history of Boca del Rio. If you did enjoy the video, please click the like button below the video. That helps out the channel. You can also help by subscribing to the channel and or leaving a comment to let me know what you thought about the video. I also have other videos of Veracruz, including a tour in history of the city itself of Veracruz. I have a video of the beaches of Boca del Rio and Veracruz, and a video of the 2 main markets in Veracruz, as well as many other videos of Veracruz, the state, and of eastern Mexico in general. You can see those videos in a video playlist that is linked in the description below this video. This was my second time traveling through Mexico. The The first time around, I was bicycling through western and central Mexico, and I will also be putting a link to that playlist from that adventure in the description below the video. That was part of a larger journey bicycling through Latin America from Canada to southern Patagonia. I've also bicycled through Eastern Africa and Eastern Europe, including the Balkans and Turkey, and I have video playlists for all those countries on this same YouTube channel, Hum of the Earth. And if you'd like to see an interactive map of everywhere that I went and everything that I got to see and do, I have that available over on my website, followthehumoftheearth.com, where you can click on the different locations and see the various blog posts and videos that I've made of those places. And if you'd like to follow my continuing adventures through Eastern Mexico and beyond, you can do so by clicking on the red subscribe button below the video and by clicking on the bell to be notified when new videos come out. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.